Hello and welcome to this special feature on Waves Film Bazaar with Creative First. Our guest today is film director R. Sarath. Sarath, welcome to this discussion.
Thank you. Thank you.
What drew you from documentaries to feature filmmaking?
Actually, I started my career as a documentary filmmaker. Then later I understood that I have much stories to tell, and that film fiction is somewhat, it's a very, it is moreover, it's a good mirror up to the society than documentary. I don't saying that documentary is not powerful, but fiction has its freedom to move, to make all department of filmmaking, sound, I mean script, everything. We have some liberal views, liberal way. So that's I moved to that filmmaking.
What inspired, right, sir? What inspired Sayanam and its environmental themes?
Sayanam, actually, I began my career, as a documentary filmmaker. By the time I was a journalist also. During that time, I started documentaries. That in 2000, I think 1999, the Pokhran nuclear test happened.
Yes.
And as a journalist, it was so much shocking to me because we in Kerala people, we are supposed to be more socialist and we are more little bit lean to socialist views. But there was no any hue and cry or nothing. There was no protest. So we very happily received that nuclear test. So I began to think that so the people, all the countries are leaning into nuclear test, and even all the third world countries are prone to nuclear ambition. What will be the end of the world? What will be the status of the world? What will be the way, or in which way the world turns? So
Yes.
that little bit alarmed me and disturbed me. That was that in that thought, the Sayanam already happened. That's what it is.
How do you approach weaving social issues into narrative cinema?
If you look into my films, most of the films are about social issues or contemporary themes. But I don't know, but it's not I'm doing purposefully or something like that, but it happens. I'm always looking to the society, and if anything to disturb me or anything emotionally disturb me, then I began to think of it. Then if that thing haunt me, then only I'll get into a script.
How has working in Malayalam cinema shaped your voice as a filmmaker?
My first film Sayanam, and it was a success. Then second film Sthiti also, that I dealt a contemporary theme that time, because the World Bank already we got loan from World Bank, and they attached many strings to that. So I already take it as a family issue. How a woman suffering from that strike and all, because the women's both suffering in workplace as well as her home. So he's an employee. That time, most of the protesters were women. So I took it that way, and how it was affected in a family, especially a woman. That was the second film. Third film also about Srila Badi. That's about how the women are being exploited, like the earth is being exploited nowadays. Because we had a very big issue in Kerala because our water resources are what we call torn up, and then there are so many people, attack or some sort of that means attack against the women. So they were being tortured, and even small children were not spared. So in that particular issue, I make it as a film connecting earth and the women. So that was Sheelabati. That was also a good success in Kerala. another film, Paradise also, it's about talking about priesthood, and it's a controversial film. Then again, another film about autism, how a autistic mother suffering in the society. So I put an example of an autistic mother, and after realizing his son is autistic, the father went away, and the whole burden would be put into her shoulder, and how what we call sadly, or how such a way she managed to upbring the child, an autistic child. That was another film that also evoked much attention in Kerala. Then other film about Hindi movie. That's all films I made. I think more or less connected to the society or about the society, or I am always holding a mirror up to the society, I feel.
How can regional filmmakers make an impact in global cinema today?
That's, earlier times, Bengali films, Malayali films, even Marathi films, they already made much impact in the world scenario. We had at that time Satyajit Ray, Manal Sen, Shambhinigal, Uttadas Gupta, Ritik Attar in Kerala, Adur, Shalsa. There are so many people that time. But now, I think our regional film are not reaching up to that level. But even then, the situation and the scenario is different. It's very favored to us. Now it's open, the social media and OTT. There are so many platforms. There are many international festivals. But I don't know. Even including, I am blaming me. Not lot of very good movies are coming up from India, because our films are selected in many festivals, even the middle level festivals. But not much films are going into Cannes or Berlin or Venice or Toronto or Shanghai, these major festivals. But I don't know. It may be we are changing our what we call the content, or I don't know what is happening. So even then, I'm not blaming the fellow contemporary filmmakers. We are making films, but it is not coming up to the standard of which the earlier or your ancestors made or put into the world.
How can platforms like Waves Film Bazaar better support writers and directors?
I think a platform like Film Bazaar is a good platform, because a lot of people are coming from all over the world, producers, agents, distributors. So you can pitch your films. I think it's a wonderful opportunity. It's a good platform for filmmakers like us, especially in this country. A lot of films, a lot of languages, a lot of content, a lot of different cultures. So I think some people, one of my friends in UK is saying that your country is a treasure house of content. But I don't know we are using it properly.
Right. What are you looking forward to at Waves Film Bazaar this year? Tell us about how you're participating and, what are the opportunities that you're looking at?
This time I am presenting an Indo-British co-production. So I am telling a story of the other side of freedom struggle. A freedom struggle led by Mahatma Gandhi, Subhash Chandra Bose, Nehru in India. So it was a long journey for them to secure our freedom. But parallel to that, there was another freedom struggle from London. Led by V.K. Krishna Menon. He went there, he started an India League, and he already made friendship with many intellectuals in UK, London, Bertrand Russell, Bernard Shaw, Michael Foot, Harold Lasky, then that many athletes. So he got the support from these intellectuals.
Sure.
That was another platform. There was another way of an intellectuals getting intellectual support and fighting for India's freedom from the British Empire, the citadel of British Empire. That was another challenge. So this film, this is I am presenting, and I have a producer, an Indian producer, and then I got another producer, Carol from UK, and we are going for the pre-production. So in this film market, I am looking for more producers and that sales agents and distribution partners. So that's why I am pitching that. I'm pitching that in this film market this time.
So we hope you do find, opportunities at Film Bazaar this year. Surely your work reflects, the artistic and ideological convictions that should be Indian films today. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Okay, thank you.